Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That was fun.
And thanks for introducing me
Oh.
to this song.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Love it, love it.
Folks, Bruce, he is the real deal. Some of us gathered on Tuesday at Foundations and Communities. And we got bused from the parking lot here at St. John's up to the new Foundations Communities. And I was talking with my bus driver on the way up, and he remembered once driving Bruce's kids to a concert. And Bruce personally made sure that every driver got a good meal and a tour t-shirt. You know, Bruce is the real deal.
Yeah.
And so is Mr. Kriechbaum.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. So, next coming up here, we've got Henry going to sit right there, and he's going to give us a story, a family story, a second helping.
Thank you.
You need to get up on this thing.
Okay, sure.
Take this down.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Folks, thank you very much. One of the joys of being at St. John's is the opportunity to learn from each and every one of you. And this morning, Lori Williams and I were talking, each one of us had a family story, and we were talking about the importance of family stories. And she reminded me that one of the reasons we tell family stories is to recognize those people who preceded us and their courage and their lives. And Lori just told an absolutely wonderful story illustrative of all that and more. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about second helpings, and part of my cue came from the sermon that Mother Minerva preached this morning about the Pharisee and the tax collector. About 1910, my grandfather, who was an Episcopal priest, a missionary priest in northeastern Oklahoma, he and his family were asked to leave a town because he had given Holy Communion to a black man. And so they were asked to leave, and they left. And the townspeople were the Pharisees, and my grandfather and his family were the tax collector in that story. We fast forward about a decade to the early 20s, and my grandfather and my grandmother are raising their 5 children at 104 Woodside Avenue in Trenton, New Jersey. I looked it up on the internet this afternoon, and it's still there. It's a modest frame house. And my grandfather was the canon for the Episcopal diocese, the cathedral in Trenton. And his job was to go to the jails, prisons, insane asylums, everywhere where there were people who were orphanages, everywhere where there were people who were down and out, and minister to their needs. And didn't make a whole lot of money. And so my grandmother, who was a very resourceful woman, had grown up on the Kansas plains. She decided to open up part of the house for a bed and breakfast. And enter the second Pharisee. And this was one of her boarders who thought that my family was certainly inferior to him. He was superior to all of us. But he did like my grandmother's egg dishes and would always send his plate back for seconds. But there was one word that was missing in this gentleman's vocabulary, and that word was please. And so my grandmother decided that she needed to do something. And so one day, she came up with a solution. And when his empty plate came back for seconds, she filled it with eggshells and sent it back. And from then on, he learned to use the word please. And as Lori points out, this is indicative to the kind of people they were. When they had an opportunity to react instead of being asked to leave a town, this was a constructive way, a teachable moment. But also, it was used to teach us. And I will remember when I would forget to say please as a child, my father would look at me and say, "Would you like some eggshells?" And I learned and I remembered. Thank you all very much.
Okay, that was a beautiful story, Henry. I always love your stories, and thank you for that song. Next, we've got Reverend David Beer is going to come up and a Shakespearean sonnet. This morning, he told me he had already got it memorized, and so I'm going to see if he's going to use the piece of paper or not. I see he's passing out.
Let me not.
Oh.
To the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love that alters when it alteration finds.
Are you going to go up here or are you going to go from here?
Should I go here?
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Whatever people can hear.
Yeah, and get right up on the microphone. Get right up on it.
Where was I? Okay, this is a sonnet from Shakespeare. He wrote about 150 sonnets, and I've memorized 12 of them so far. This one's about true love, real love, unconditional love, under any circumstances whatsoever. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bar, whose worth's unknown, though its height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass comes. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, and no man ever loved.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a couple of songs now. And first thing I'm going to do is check this microphone to see if it's too hot for the harmonica. Because if it is, it'll...
That's when people get very close to the mic.
Yeah. Testing, testing, testing. This is a song I've always really liked. It was written by Colbert and Joyce. And it's not in front of me now. Whatever I wrote on that, let's see if it says. Right on our page here. Yeah, Croft. Colbert and Joyce Croft. I thought number one would always be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought I could build on life's sinking sands. But I can't even walk without you holding my hand. No, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley's too wide. Down on my knees, I learned to stand. No, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. I thought I could do a lot on my own. I thought I could make it on my own. I thought of myself as a mighty big man, but I can't even walk without you holding my hands. No, I can't even walk without you holding my hands. The mountain's too high and the valley's too wide. Down on my knees, I learned to stand. No, I can't even walk without you holding my hands. This is a song I wrote some 20 odd years ago. It was first inspired by Martin Luther King. And of course, then I used some familiar music to put it to words. Last night I had a dream. If this could come down just a little bit. It's just too loud. Last night I had a dream. People had come together like nothing I'd ever seen. There was no more fussing and fighting, no more killing in the streets, and even the world's children had food to eat. need. It was in my dream. It was in my dream. People around the world walking hand in hand, trying to help each other. They were doing the best they can. Diseases were diminished. War was on the run. Politics had vanished, and the healing had begun. It was in my dream. It was in my dream. So what can we do to change this mean old world? People of all races find some common ground. Set aside personal agendas. A formula's already written down in black and white, trodden by a thorny crown. The Gospels are the truth. Now let's take them to heart. Come on, people. Right now we start. It was in my dream. 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 So, oh, you know, that was my, you know what? Oh, that was my bad. Come on up, Debbie. Golly, gee whiz. Now, Debbie. Get right up on the microphone, sister.
Right here. Everything good here? Closer. Okay, well, my unicycle is still in storage, so I couldn't use that as my talent. But it occurred to me tonight that I do know a cheer from my days at Rice University that I could share with you. Not the usual, not one of our favorite is Go Clock Go, when the game was close near the end of the game and we were ahead. But the longer one that I'm going to share now, and I hope I can remember it correctly, is e to the x dy dx, e to the x dx, secant tangent cosine sine, 3.14159, cube root square root BTU, compass slide rule, go Rice U!
All right, Debbie, thank you so much. Well, you get this here, Philip.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Hey, this is an amazing show. What a rich diet. Thank you, Debbie. I want to thank Marvin and Bill for all our sound and tech support. Carol's the official photographer. Wayne is our security/ice cream person. And of course, Steve, what a master of ceremonies, of course. Yeah. And hope everybody, we still have a song to sing. But after that, I hope everybody will stay for ice cream. You know, it's not late. It just got dark early, okay? So we're young at heart. We still want to stay and eat ice cream. And so you have to give us a few seconds to get it set up over there. But let's sing that wonderful evening hymn that's on your program. And then I think we're good, and we can just sort of go on our way and go enjoy and eat ice cream, and thank everybody for their performances.
Thank all of you very much. Great, beautiful, good evening.